All callers are unmuted.
Hello. Hey, Dr. Reginald, how are you, sir?
I am doing awesome. Me and my lovely wife, Dazzles, the Dazzles.
All right. And I know you guys are on vacation, so when you talk about a serious level of dedication, sure appreciate that. Wow.
Amen.
Who else do we have out there? We're going to. Yep. Who is this?
You got for North Carolina.
All right, we got North Carolina. Who's that from North Carolina?
Hello.
Hey, Pat, how are you?
Fantastic.
All right, the lovely Pat Lowe. And who else? Paul Jackson, how are you, sir?
Doing great. Calling from Las Vegas, Nevada. Finally able to connect with you on this conference.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to hearing from you tonight. And we have Fort Worth. I wanted to give you a shout out, sir, as well. Everybody else, we're going to go ahead one more time. Who else do we have out there for another 10 seconds before we get started? All right.
All callers are muted.
That was a Doctor Who now?
All callers are unmuted.
That was Teresa from Indianapolis.
All right, Indianapolis. Folks, I know we got a jam-packed call, and I'm going to go ahead and mute out, but I just want to welcome everyone to show me the...
All callers are muted.
Call. And I'm getting texts. Let me turn my phone off 1 second so I don't get distracted. I apologize, folks. Again, welcome. Again, this is Mr. T calling in from Denver, Colorado. This is the Show Me the Money call. Tonight we're going to focus on our fees. And to help us do that, we have the one and only Miss Melissa Honeybee. Then we're going to hear a little testimony from Mr. Paul Jackson, who's from D.C., but he's in Vegas tonight. And then I'm going to share with you all a little bit about our compensation plan. And then we're going to hear from the razzle-dazzle-brazzles to help us close out the call. So, folks, just for you brand new people, I always like to cover this because you never know who's on this call. But I want to let you all know that Team Effort International is an 11-year-old company, debt-free. With our sister division, we have almost 500,000 representatives in over 70 countries and almost 20 millionaires, folks. So we have a solid company here. And in February, Mel and Amy decided to launch this unbelievable division here called 10. And now we have 5 exciting sprays. And to help go over those sprays, we have Miss Melissa Honeybee. Folks, if you haven't had the chance to meet this young lady, you must meet her via conference call. If you're in the North Carolina area, you definitely want to go to where she's having her meeting, as well as Pat Lowe, Christy Fair, and Cheryl Church. I mean, they just got it happening out there in North Carolina. But, folks, Miss Melissa, brand new to network marketing. She shared with me last week, this is her first rodeo in network marketing, folks. She's already car qualified in about 3 months. And today, and Melissa, I apologize, I'm going to share this anyway. She's selling, folks, between approximately $800 to $1,800 retail, almost on a daily. So, what can I say? She's doing it big, just doing it right, helping her team grow. She's been a physician's assistant for over 25 years. And, Melissa, why don't you come to the line and share with us a little bit about each product, and then I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about our bee boost. Melissa Honeybee from North Carolina, are you there?
I'm here, Mr. T. If you only knew, I should be, I was at dinner, and I was like, I got to go. I should be a NASCAR driver on you. I made it back home in time, but woo, it was a rush. But I'm going to tell you what, we have phenomenal products, and I can't tell you. I mean, if we sat here and talked about all the benefits, we'd be here for about a year. So I'm going to go over the 5 sprays we have briefly, and this is our product review. Revolutionary sprays. Why? They're intraoral. Why? 98% absorption into our bloodstream within seconds. All natural, no binders, no benefits, except for 100% health. That's your side effect. We go to our first spray, and I'm going to go over to our D-Power. It's our vitamin D3. Everybody knows it's our liquid sunshine. Why? Vitamin D does help the absorption of calcium. It works with our immunity. It has receptors that grab that D, goes into every cell, every tissue in our body. Our D-Power should be your best friend and your number one cell of your sprays if you are a distributor out there. Next product we have is our Super 10. 8 sprays a day. It's almost like what you want to say is to keep that doctor away. Why? 10 super foods. This is remarkable. Nobody has it out there. We have aloe vera, maki berry, goji berry, acai, the 5-HTP. If you don't know what that is, you need to Google it. If you have issues with any digestive system, anti-inflammatories you're having to take, you can replace that with, yes, that's right, this spray. It's going to work phenomenal. I love to use Nikisha because she had reflux issues, been on those PPIs forever, waking her up at night, couldn't sleep, started her Super 10, she's sleeping like a baby, and no more acid reflux. That's huge, people. Next product we have is our Slim by 10. Woo! That one is making all of us get our skinny, lovely, fashionable bodies back. What you do is you spray it 8 times through the day, 30 minutes before each meal, and guess what? It's going to block the fat, suppress your appetite. You're going to see inches and weight drop off. I can't tell why. We have green tea, extract, green coffee, African mango, Garcinia cambogia, Carolina flamboyata. This is a wonderful spray. Why? Khalifa Washington will tell you. 90 pounds gone. Sherry Reed, David Reed, combined, 82 pounds gone in a couple of months. Phenomenal weight loss spray, and you can't say enough about that at all. I will go to our next spray, and we love this one because it's our new kid on the block. It's called Cell Energy, the first cellular spray in the world. The reason that makes it so fabulous, 4 products inside that ingredient. Glutathione. It is the number 1 molecule, number 1 antioxidant in the world, and we have to have it in our body to survive. Guess what? It accompanies the alpha-lipoic acid. Why is that important? Number 2 antioxidant and molecule that we need in our body. It also recycles our cells to, guess what? Replenish, and give us that nutrition that we need. We also have resveratrol. Everybody knows what resveratrol is. It stops the aging process right through the DNA, so it removes and receives that damage and gets rid of it. Last but not least, we have some natural caffeine. Obviously, you can tell that I've been doing it. Got a quarter cup of coffee equivalent to it, and also full of vitamins and minerals that we need in our system. Last but not least, I'm going to go over the B Boost. It contains vitamins B3, B6, B12. It will give you a natural kickstart, keep your engine running through the day, 8 sprays a day. It'll help you maintain your nervous system, your brain, your heart, your liver, your kidney. In fact, all B vitamins are essential for optimal health, performance, and well-being. I don't know about you, Mr. T, but I'm spraying today. What about you?
Yeah, I can't stop spraying. It's morning, noon, and night for sure. Oh, wow. Melissa, I tell you, every time you talk about the sprays, I'm just in class. I got my pen and I got my paper, and if I don't have that, I'm typing something on my old school BlackBerry or my iPhone. But I want you, we're not going to talk about how in the world you're selling $800 or $1,800 dollars in sprays on a daily. I just think that's flat out phenomenal. We're going to definitely be highlighting that on one of our other calls for sure, and how you get your team to do that. But we're talking about the B Boost tonight, and we have the B3, the B6, and the B12 all in our B Boost. And I want you just to share with us why having all 3 of those Bs in our B Boost is so important. And then, if you don't mind, kind of wrapping it up by sharing how it helps with all of our other sprays and how it helps the absorption with the D, et cetera, et cetera. So I hope I didn't put too much out there. I know you can handle it, but why don't you go ahead and share that with us?
Mr. T, I always say my favorite spray and the most essential spray that we have to have, my number one seller, is my D-Power. But I can't say enough because guess what? I always say, if you don't have your D, you have to sell those two together. No matter what, everybody needs those two in their system. Why? B vitamins, if you heard me just a minute ago, is so essential to optimal health. The reason is each B vitamin has its own role. One helps with depression. One helps with the nervous system. One helps with the absorption. One helps with, I'm trying to do it off the top of my head. They all have essential roles. And the main thing is when you put these three B's together, what we're creating is a normal balance system inside. So you've got equilibrium problems. Boom. We know it's a B issue. If you have a nervous system, even shingles are a breakout of a nervous system, we know you're deficient in the B's. If you have diabetes, we know that you're deficient in B's. If you have anemia, because the B is your blood system, your blood cells, we know that you've got deficiencies in B's. The reason it's so important is because, again, it operates your brain, your heart, your kidneys. I mean, we can't live without these. If you end up having any type of deficiency, brain, heart, liver, kidneys, nervous system, what happens? You start depleting. You start, actually, I don't even want to say it, but you start dying little by little. So what's so important is Mel and Amy put these three powerful B ingredients into one spray. And what's so great is, my gosh, how simple it is for you to put, 8 sprays through the day. If you don't do it all, you don't want to spread it out through the day, 2 on one side of the cheek in the morning and 2 on the other side of the cheek, and then wait until you go to bed and do the other 2 and the other 2. You've got your full dose. It makes so much more sense to take care of your body for preventative health care than to not take care of it, and then you have to use your sick care. And what I mean by sick care, and I'm talking about having to use your insurance, and then having to go to the hospital and having to get this and this and this done, when all you could have done is sprayed and prevented a lot of headache, illness, pain, suffering, and not just for yourself and for your family. I don't know about you, Mr. T, but, I'm spraying my bees. I make sure I spray my bees. That's in my regimen every single day, and I've got my own little system going on. But our bees are so important. And I kind of want to go over, and I shared a list with you last night about some deficiencies, and it's going to surprise you. And if you don't mind, I'm going to read a couple things.
Absolutely.
Because I think you're going to be so surprised that what 8 little sprays can help eliminate in your maybe your aches and pains that you may be going through and you may not know. So I'm just going to briefly go through a couple things. And I also want to let you know, this is very, very, very important. If you have had surgery, guess what happens? Your vitamins go right to that wound, and it sends everything that you got to go ahead and heal that wound, but instantly you become B deficient. So what happens if you don't replenish the Bs, then you get these types of diseases. And it's not just having surgery, but I just wanted to throw that out so you understood. So if you are B deficient, and I'm talking about any Bs, including B12, which everybody is more prone to know, you can obtain Crohn's disease, celiac disease. You can even become, guess what, an alcoholic. I don't think anybody realized that. You can become malnourished. You can have issues with dizziness. That's your equilibrium. You can have problems with abnormal reflexes, and I'm talking about restless gait, their legs. You've got restless leg syndrome, depression, dementia, hallucinations, shortness of breath, fatigue, poor weight gain. This is a thing for even babies. They can't grow in their mama without having bees in there. So we're talking about head growth, also weight gain, socialism, motor skills. So if you listen to all that, what does it sound like? Autism. I'm going to keep going. Anemia, speech issues, Alzheimer's, depression, AIDS, fibromyalgia, Parkinson's disease, erectile dysfunction, and infertility. That's just a short synopsis. I've got about 300 different diseases that the bees help so you don't get these diseases. What that means is you need to stay nutritionally sound. You need these vitamins in your system. They all correlate with everything in your body. You need to be D3 that we have in our D power, also nutritionally sound. These two combined pretty much run your whole body. Now, I'm going to break down what breaks down these two vitamins. Again, having some type of surgery. What breaks down these two vitamins? Taking pharmaceutical pills. What breaks down these two vitamins in our cells? Pumping gas, using a laptop, talking on a cell phone, breathing the air outside, drinking our water, drinking soda, eating canned foods, eating produce that isn't organic. I don't know if I can say it anymore. It's a scary world we live in. But what's even better, we have 10, and we can start spraying all that into our system, and we can get nutritionally sound. We add all of our sprays together, and we are on a really healthy track because of that absorption rate, because the delivery system, 98% in our system, and that's the key. The delivery system, the quality of products, and we are going to be very well off in the health department. I don't know about you, Mr. T, but I've never, ever skipped my sprays. And it's kind of like you used to go and leave your house and like, oh my gosh, I left my cell phone. I don't even care about the cell phone. I want to make sure I've got my sprays with me.
Got those sprays.
Get your sprays.
I know that's right.
It's like Bible.
I know that's right.
I'm not going to tell you. It's very important. You can't get your health back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. I mean, money can't buy your health. You can't get it back. But we can sure start spraying, get you nutritionally sound, and we can see a lot of improvements on deficiencies that shouldn't even be there. It's just an imbalance. You know, we can get you balanced out. You just got to listen to us, get your sprays in, and start seeing results. That's pretty much it, Mr. D.
Well, Melissa, you covered a whole lot there, and I sure appreciate it. And, you just touched on some real critical points at the end, and I just want to encourage, we have some team members on here as well as prospects. And for our team members and the prospects, use these sprays and use them properly, correctly, and consistently. Because I'm telling you, even myself, I have got busy. I've gotten busy a couple of times and I slacked up. But I tell you, these last 2 weeks, Melissa, I've been using the sprays appropriately every day. And I'm telling you, folks, your body will feel so much better. And, wow. Well, thank you so much, Melissa, for sharing all of that information with us. Keep up the great work out there at North Carolina.
Thank you.
Next up, you're welcome. Next up, I want to bring to the line Mr. Paul Jackson, who is from D.C. but in Vegas tonight, taking a little bit of time out of his busy schedule to share his testimony. But, Mr. Paul Jackson, why don't you come to the line, sir, and share with us what's on your heart?
Well, I appreciate you situating the time, Mr. T. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be able to come to the call this evening. And I want to thank you also for your consistency and persistence to provide a time where I might be able to share. So I wanted to acknowledge all that you do out there and the impact that you have with this phenomenal call.
Appreciate it, sir.
What I would say to you, as well as those in our family 10 team culture, is that these calls provide a means to draw as well as validate these awesome and phenomenal products that we're fortunate to have. There are people like Melissa Honeybee, Pat Lowe, Coach Barnes. I mean, the list is long, and I may leave some people out, but it's been my experience in the short time that I've been with Ken that people have had remarkable testimonies who have been impacted greatly by the use of these products. I have appealed to my team and my business partners to promote the lifestyle call Monday through Friday, as well as the Show Me the Money call, as well as Pat and Ed Lowe's call from North Carolina at 9 o'clock, because they provide the business draw and curiosity appeal for prospective business partners, along with product education on our remarkable vitamin sprays. The belief is assured, enticing purchase, resulting these phenomenal testimonies shared by those who had been restricted and challenged in their functionality, but now have their lives back. We understand that facts tell, but more importantly, stories sell. And what I say, and I put it out there every opportunity, regardless of whatever health challenge the doctors might say, we open our mouth and spray away. We spray and we pray, and we are fortified. So we are really appreciative to Mel and Amy for providing us these remarkable products that we can help optimize the quality of health as well as quality of life and provide financial stimulation through these awesome vitamin sprays. I just want to thank you for allowing me to share that and to reach those that I can in any way that I can, because we're doing it big through the National Capital Area Team, Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise. And we're celebrating everything that Ken has impacted and will continue to impact. Thanks a lot.
Wow. Thank you so much, Brother Paul Jackson. And he's doing it big time out there in D.C. So keep up the great work, you and your team, sir. And again, thanks for your dedication and actually offering to be a guest on the call tonight, even though you're in Vegas. Thank you so much, sir. Keep up the great work. Next up, folks. Hey, you're welcome. Next up, folks, I'm going to give you just a quick little overview on the compensation plan, and then we're going to hear some more testimonials from some other leaders on our team. Real quick, folks, there's 10 ways to get paid here with this exciting company, but I'm not going to go over all 10. I'm just going to highlight maybe 4 or 5. And the first one I like to highlight, I kind of talked about it already. And I tell you, I've been in this industry for a while, and a lot of the people you heard from on the call tonight and that you'll be hearing from here in a little bit, they can tell you retail sales. I mean, you have retail sales with almost any nutritional company, but I tell you, folks, this by far is the easiest product to retail. I mean, I was talking to Melissa earlier today, and she's like, Mr. D, guess what? Guess how much product I sold today? 1,800. How much did I sell on Friday? 800. Folks, brand new in this industry, and she made my 2 little diamond packs I sold over the last 2 days look real small. And that's the beautiful thing about this compensation plan. Mel and Amy have purposely set it up this way so that you, the distributor, while you're waiting on this big-time dream money, and, well, sounds like the retail money could be big as well, but while you're waiting on the residual component to kick in, you can make this upfront money right away. I mean, we have people making their money back and 100% profit before their product even shows up, folks. So When you become a member of our team, definitely lock into how you can make retail profits with this amazing compensation plan. Fast start bonuses, you can make $50 for everybody that comes in to your business that you personally enroll. Team builder bonuses, once you sign up one person on your left and one person on your right, you qualify for a $25 bonus down to infinity to the next team builder. So that can add up to be some nice money there. There's an executive leadership bonus. There's weekly team commissions, folks, for every 4 and 2 people. So 4 on one side, 2 on the other. For every combination, whether it's on your left or your right, down to infinity, whether you sponsor them or not, it's 150, 150, and 150. And you can make up to $5,000 per day with that part of the compensation plan, and up to $35,000 per week. Most companies, they only let you make money Monday through Friday. Here with 10, you can make money 7 days a week. So $35,000 a week with that part of the comp plan. Then we have the monthly residual walkaway income. And I always like taking a few moments just to highlight this, folks, because, with this business, we're all in it to make that residual income. And this is one of the most lucrative residual incomes out there. All you need is 3 people on one and 6 on the other. Actually, 3 points on one leg and 6 points on the other. And that generates a small check of $25 on a monthly basis. But, folks, once your team starts to grow, like Melissa's, like Pat's, like Paul Jackson's, like the Reginald's, and the Rosie's, and everyone, once your team starts to grow, folks, you can earn up to $150,000 a month off of your off of the monthly part of this residual compensation plan. And, folks, here's the beautiful thing. We already have people doing that right now in our sister division with a non-consumable product. Can you imagine what's getting ready to happen here? And I'm going to give you a real-life example. I may have shared this about a month ago, and the reason why this person hasn't joined yet is because they're sort of locked in with this other company. But I have another gentleman in another company. He has over 20,000 people in his compensation, or in his structure, in his business right now. And he shared with me what he was making. And I said, guess what? If you had those same people over here in our structure, you would be making twice the amount of what you're earning right now. Folks, when his time is up where he's at, he said he's coming over here. So, folks, we have an amazing compensation plan. Don't sleep on it. We have the best products on the planet, but we have an amazing compensation plan to back it up. And the last part of the comp plan that I love to highlight is our car bonus program because, folks, in my opinion, we definitely have the easiest car qualifying program in the country. It looks like we're popping our car bonuses on a weekly basis. Every time I look at my email, another BMW has been delivered. A Mercedes-Benz. Melissa was telling me she just went and ordered her a BMW on Saturday and signed up the gentleman who was selling it to her, folks. This is amazing. And what I like to do now is turn it over to 2 of our big-time leaders out of Houston, Texas. They built huge groups in the past, and we're so excited to have them on the team. But Dr. Reginald, Dr. Rosie, I don't know if both of you guys are going to talk or just one of you, but I'm going to turn it over to you guys to help us close this out.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Well, how do they say it? Good morning, good evening? I don't know, but it's a good day for me.
All right.
It's just a good day. And it's a good day because we learned about 10. And, sometimes we don't, we kind of begrudge things that happen in our lives and everything. And Lord knows I had a lot to begrudge. I begrudged my illness. And I felt like, Lord, why in the world did this have to happen to me? But you know what? Because of that, I've gone through so many different things, looking for ways to feel better and looking for ways to get my health back when the doctor said that I wouldn't have it back and that I needed to learn to live with, just live with what I had and readjust my life to be sick the rest of my life. So we spent a lot of years and a lot of money looking for ways to feel better. And long those doing that, we started finding that a lot of other people were going through the same thing. So every time I find something that helped me some, then we would share it with other people. So in a sense, not in a sense, but in reality, me being sick led us to 10. And I'm telling you, there is I think everything that I've gone through over these last 20-some odd years was worth it because of all the people's lives that we're going to be able to touch and that we are touching with these products and what they're doing for people. I don't want to tell everybody's testimonies and stuff, but I'm on most of these calls, and I hear the testimonies, and I hear people, the rejoicing that people are going through, and I feel it because I've gone through it and I'm there, how thankful I am for these products. So whenever I get on these calls, Mr. T wants me to, always wants me to touch on the timing. But, that's the easiest thing in the world. All you got to do is look around. At a time, it's this time in people's lives and in this generation where people are looking, we're sicker than ever. We're in the richest country in the world, and most of us are poorer than anybody in the world. We spend more on health care, and most of us are sicker than anybody in the world. And here comes 10. Mel and Amy Gill come along with 10. The vitamin sprays. Yeah, we've been going through, I've gone through every pill, every juice, not every one, but just it feels like every one. The juices, the powders, the pills, and now we got a spray where we got 98% delivery, where people can feel better. They can live better. They can get better. They can get past things like I have, like the doctor told me that I had to learn to live with because there was no cure. And I started spraying these vitamins, and God knows I'm getting my life back, where I can be able to go out there and tell other people about it, where they can get their lives back. That's a business that nobody, there's nothing that makes you feel better than doing something where you're able to help other people in their health. In this time, like I said, a generation of the baby boomers where everybody wants to look better, feel better, and they want to have more money. So here we have with 10 where you can feel better, you can look better, you can feel younger and be younger, and then you can make money by sharing that with other people. You can go out and tell other people how they can do the same thing, and then they can make money. And then the cancer that we're curing not curing, the cancer that we can fight with our vitamin sprays, like my husband says, we can also fight that financial cancer with this same product. I'm just telling you, this is just the best place, the best time to ever live and want to be in a business. If you ever wanted to do anything for yourself, if you ever wanted to live without being under somebody else's thumb, if you ever wanted to be in business for yourself and help other people while you're making money for yourself, this is the place. This is the time, and this is the generation. You were in the right place at the right time. We just need to get going with this thing. We need to talk to people. They said talk to people, a TTP party, what is that? 10 tasting party. I said it's a talk to people party, TTP party. And then what do you do when you finish with your TTP? Your TTMP. You talk to more people. All right. Thank you, Mr. T.
I love it. Go ahead, Dr. Reginald.
All right. Hey, you know what? I was online just a minute ago. I was trying to sign up again. Because he called, man. It wasn't let me sign up again. I heard Melissa's testimonies earlier this morning. I'm listening to all the stuff I'm listening to today. Man, we are on fire. I'm talking about, and that's what Art Williams used to say. He said, you set yourself on fire, people come just to watch you burn. People want excitement. People want to stop waiting for dreading Monday and then can't wait to get through Hump Day. Y'all heard about Hump Day, right? And then praying and thanking God for Friday. That's not a way to live anymore, y'all. Let's get back to dreaming. Let's get back to believing in ourselves. Let's get back to helping these people like we always talk about with this financial cancer and these other health issues that we're hearing that people are saving toes and legs and getting off of high blood pressure medication, diabetic medications. We don't make any health claims, but we can share testimonies. I'm going to tell you something. It's all about you. It's all about what you want in life. It's all about where you want to go in life. Don't listen to the noise and negatives. For the sake of the new people that's listening to this call tonight, all it takes is two. And really, to be honest, you don't even have to have two in this business. You can still make a good living. You heard all the testimonies. With these products, they sell themselves. Some people say, well, I'm not a salesperson. Great. We're not looking for salespeople. We're looking for people who want to share these stories. We want people to get on these and listen to these testimonies. Let the story sell. presentations tell, and that's what we're talking about on this call tonight. Two will turn the world upside down. You already know what happened with 12 disciples. What happened? Look at Christianity today. How many people? And what did they do? They spread the gospel. What is the gospel? The good news. What is 10? The good news. That's what we're talking about. So what are the side effects from when you take our sprays? Good health, good wealth. I love those side effects any day. So let's get with the program. For the new people that are listening, the people that are in here, we got to resell our own stuff. Buy the dream again. You can't sell something if you haven't bought it yourself, though. See it in your mind, believe it, and then you shall achieve it. Thank you, Mr. T.
Wow, amazing. Enough said, folks. If you're on this line, you're not a member of this team, $3.99 one time, and you can start dreaming again. And for you team members, hey, let's go out and keep talking. What was that, TTMP? Talk to some more people. And, just talking to Melissa today, it was just amazing. Folks, we got brand new people selling, $80 to $100 to $1,000 to $1,800 worth of these sprays a day, folks. The timing is now. The excitement is in the air. You just heard from some leaders on this call who built organizations of over 10,000 people, brand new leaders who are already car qualified in less than 3 months. We have the whole gamut on this call. You can be a part of this team. Get back with the person that invited you and become a member, and we'll see you all at the top. And I want to encourage everybody to join another call coming on the top of the hour, as well as our Monday through Friday calls at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning. So take advantage of our systems. Let's get paid. And again, we'll see you all at the top. God bless and good night, everybody.
Good night. Okay.
All right.